Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Pure Biology, and today I come with another video that is a MAP kinase pathway. Okay, and this is the related topic of RAS MAP kinase pathway. And in my previous video I have explained about the RAS MAP kinase pathway, and here I will only try to explain about the MAP kinase pathway. Okay. So here the brief structures of RAS MAP kinase pathway and the MAP kinase pathway. In the first case, RAS MAP kinase pathway that I have already explained in my previous video. So here when GDP is there, so RAS, SOS and GRB2, these are all three proteins remain in inactive situation. Okay, when GDP is bound with the RAS. But in the second step you can see that when GTP is bound with the RAS, that means SOS, GRB2, all that are already attached with the RAS, they are in the active form. Clear? And here this is actually the receptor and ligand bound receptor, and obviously phosphorus is there. Okay, so when GDP is there, these are in active form, but when GDP is there, so these are in active form. This is the RAS MAP kinase pathways brief drawing. In the second step, I have drawn the MAP kinase pathway. First, I have to explain this, and then I will try to explain about this. Okay. So here the MAP kinase pathway is what? The activation of the RAS that is triggered by activated receptor tyrosine kinases, but these are short-lived. That means their activity remains only for very short period of time. Okay, RAS activates a downstream serine threonine phosphorylation cascade that includes MAP kinase. So here this is explained that the RAS protein also important for the MAP kinase pathway. Here in the first process, RAS only bind with different types of proteins, and then phosphorylation becomes start. But here in MAP kinase process, RAS and MAP both are linked with each other. Okay. First, RAS activates the serine threonine phosphorylation cascade. Okay, and within this cascade, MAP kinase is included. And here the MAP kinase, you all know about the full form. This is the mitogen activated protein kinase. So here what is happening? First, activated RAS that induces a kinase cascade, and that provides or that activates the MAP kinase. Okay, first here the RAS that becomes activated, and that obviously activated RAS must be activated RAS. This induces a kinase cascade, and this kinase cascade actually is the activation of the MAP kinase pathway. So the serine and threonine kinase that translocate into nucleus phosphorylates many different proteins, including transcription factors. So actually here the main role is seen in serine threonine phosphorylation. Okay, the phosphorylation of serine threonine is very important here, because due to the phosphorylation of the serine and threonine, the transcription factors that are obviously proteins that regulates the expression of cell cycle and differentiation of the specific proteins. Clear? Again I repeat, the serine and threonine kinase that can translocate into nucleus phosphorylates many different proteins, including the transcription factors that regulate the expression of cell cycle. What is saying that? This serine and threonine kinase that helps in the phosphorylation process of different proteins that regulates the cell cycle process. Okay, and the proteins including what? Transcription factors. Clear? And that regulates the cell cycle expression or the differentiation of any specific proteins is possible. So here serine threonine kinase and RAS and MAP kinase all are linked with each other. That means first activated RAS first activated RAS, then it induces one kinase cascade. This is obviously the activation of the MAP kinase. Okay, and here the serine and threonine kinase involves in the phosphorylation of the different proteins that are needed for regulating the expression of the cell cycle or differentiation of any proteins. So here which are related to each other? Activated RAS, MAP kinase and serine threonine kinase. Okay, those three are linked, because if those three are not linked with each other, that means no phosphorylation process is seen here. Clear? So if RAS activated, then it tries to increase the activity of the MAP kinase by a processing kinase cascade. Clear? Or phosphorylation cascade. Okay. So the process is like that. In the first case, the activated RAS that binds to the N-terminal domain of RAF. What is RAF? RAF is, full form of the RAF is rapidly accelerated fibrosarcoma. Okay, rapidly accelerated fibrosarcoma, and ACR threonine kinase. THR means threonine kinase. So here activated RAS first binds with the N-terminal domain of RAF and ACR threonine kinases. And what is the function of RAF? Then RAF activity leads to the activation of the MEK. Okay, MEK full form is that mitogen activated protein kinase. Okay, and RAF phosphorylates MEK directly. Okay, these phosphorylates MEK directly and by the ACR phosphorylation. ACR means serine phosphorylation, activated serine phosphorylation. But that means this MEK is activated, or sorry, the RAF helps in the phosphorylations of the MEK. By how it is possible? Because if the activated serine phosphorylation is already there, that means first the serine phosphorylated and activated, then it is possible that RAF phosphorylates MEK directly. Okay, without serine phosphorylation, RAF cannot phosphorylate MEK. Clear? And after the MEK phosphorylation is completed, then MEK, or you can say after the activation of the MEK, this tries to phosphorylate THR and TYR. That means threonine tyrosine. Okay, threonine tyrosine kinase. And its or residue, not kinase, you can say residue. Its target is ERK. Okay, MEK and the phosphorylation of THR, TYR, if their target is ERK. ERK is what? This is the extracellular signal regulated kinases, or you can say MAP kinase. Number 3 is that MEK phosphorylates and activates the MAP kinase. And what are these? Serine and threonine kinases. Clear? And here all activating events take the form of serine threonine phosphorylations, and MAP kinase phosphorylates many different proteins that mediates cellular responses. So what is happening? GTP is needed here. GTP first bind with the RAF and then RAF become activated. And after the activation of the RAFs, so ACR and threonine, serine and threonine both phosphorylated. And after the phosphorylation of the serine and threonine, then MEK also activated. And MEK, when MEK gets activated, then tyrosine and threonine phosphorylation is occurring. And when the phosphorylation of the tyrosine and threonine is completed, then the activation of MAP kinase is seen. And just after the activation of the MAP kinase, what is happening? Again, serine and threonine phosphorylation is occurring. And just after phosphorylation, the protein activity changes. Clear? So here, RAF and RAF is first activated by GTP. Okay, RAF is first activated by GTP, and RAF is what? This is the MAP kinase, and obviously triple kinase, MAP kinase. Okay, so actually here, in case of MAP kinase activity or MAP kinase pathway, the RAS is involved, but RAS is involved and here the involvement of the RAS is not fully responsible for the signal transduction process. Clear? That means first RAS activated, but what is happening here? Activation of the RAS that activates the MAP kinase, or the phosphorylation process of that created, phosphorylation cascade is created. This help in the actually induces the activation of the MAP kinase. Okay, so phosphorylation process that induces the activation of the MAP kinase, and obviously here serine and threonine that have important roles, because without their phosphorylations the total cascade process is not completed. Clear? So what is happening first? First RAS is activated, and RAS binds with the RAF, so RAF becomes activated. That means here GTP has important role, and if RAF activated, that means the serine threonine phosphorylation occurring, or it started. Clear? And just after phosphorylation, then MEK activated, and after that, at the last time or the last moment, the MAP kinase activity is completed. And when the MAP kinase activity is completed, then serine threonine phosphorylation again started, and just phosphorylation is completed. So at that time the protein activity obviously changes, or protein activity is occurring, or you can say the signal transduction process is occurring. So here this is the MAP kinase pathway. I just explained here very briefly. So after seeing this video, if you have any doubt in this explanation, so you just you can comment in my comment section, and which portion is doubtful you can say in that section. So it's completed, this topic is, and continue with my channel, and again please give your support to my channel. Okay, thank you.